good to be back with you guys, and you are appreciated. Really quick, I'm not going to sit here and waste you guys' time trying to make a 10-minute video out of something I could tell you in 5 minutes. I just wanted to update you guys on the fact that Akai just dropped another update about maybe 2-3 hours ago. I believe this is the third in the installment. This is the third in the installment. They did 2 so far. This is the third one. And I just wanted to go over the main updates that they dropped. I'm not even going to demonstrate these things because those of you who are using the MPC 3 like myself already know what's there. I just want to tell you some of the new things that they added. If need be, I can go into the demonstrations, but it's nothing too crazy, just things to just help the workflow a little bit. So basically they added a new track menu mode where you have the ability to toggle between event and audio. So basically what that is audio is going to be more instant. When you mute it, it doesn't matter where it is in that audio, it's going to be muted. The event gives you the ability to add a tail on your mute. So if you're using like a string or a horn or something like that, even some of these extended bass lines that have tails on them, when you mute the track, you will get the tail of that particular track. That's basically all it is. And you can toggle between both of them based on your preference or what kind of drop you're trying to do. They added that. They also added the ability to export your drum pads as separate stems. So you can now transport your sounds a lot easier using this feature here. You can get it into your other devices. You can get it into your DAW. You can move these sounds around a lot easier now because you now have the option to export the drum pads as a stem. So if I want to put this in my SP404 or put these stems in my phone or put these stems in Ableton or Pro Tools or whatever it is that you use, you now have the ability and the flexibility to have those drum pads as stems. They also added faster sample loading. I don't see a big difference with that. I mean, how fast do you want the sample to load? If you got a sample and you want to load it, it's done when it's done, right? But some people are more finicky than others. So basically now when you hit that load button, the sample is going to load a lot faster. If you're using the MPC 3 beta, you can now update directly from your standalone, directly from the MPC Live 2 or whatever else you're using in the Akai ecosystem. You can now update directly from your standalone device. You don't have to connect USB or put it on a USB stick. They've also added other bug fixes as well. Let's go to those. Here we are in the expanded version of release notes for this beta 3, and we already know the compatibility, what devices this software is compatible with. We don't need to go with that. So here they have the tiny bug fixes, occasional hang up on the startup screen. I have noticed that, so they corrected that. Crash no longer occurs on exporting looper to audio track after reordering tracks. So these are the tiny bug fixes here. I mean, I don't need to go over these. You guys can screenshot this or something or go right to Akai's site and see these tiny bug fixes here, but just little things that have been reported or have been hanging us up a little bit. They seem to have fixed some of those bugs. Of course, they haven't fixed everything. I'm sure we can still find more things, and this is still in beta mode, so there's a lot of other things I'm sure they're gonna fix, but at least they're addressing them slowly but surely. And at some point we should get to a solid bulletproof software. Again, I'm now just getting back into the Akai ecosystem. I said this has been parked on my shelf for months now because I was into some other things, but this MPC 3 actually pulled me back in. So I'm happy to hear about these updates. If you haven't gotten yours, head over to Akai, get that update going, and just add a much quicker and better workflow to what you're already doing. With that said, I'm gonna get out of here. Keep doing what you're doing, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. All right, take care.